do up my... It's cold. Sum of odd numbers function should calculate the sum of all odd numbers starting at 1 up to but not including total 0. N4 expected for actual 3. Hold on, spellbook. For loops with range, I plus I, print doubled, range 2 to 7, iterating from 2 to 7 with custom logic, doubled, doubled I to I, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Using a positive step value. 2. And 6, expected 9, actual 6. To iterate backwards. Loops allow you to repeat a block of custom code multiple times so you can easily perform repetitive tasks. A for loop iterates a given number of times, executing a block of code for each iteration. The range function generates a sequence of numbers to be used in a for loop, starting with the first given number and ending with before the second. The range function can take up to 3 arguments: start value, a stop value, and an optional step value. The step argument determines the increment between each number in the sequence. By default, the step value is 1, but can be set to any integer to increment or decrement the series. Each iteration of the loop to get to the next odd number. Range. Oh. total 0 plus 5. Total equals 0 for I in range 0 to end. Assignment: the sum of, should calculate the sum of all the sum of all the odd numbers starting at 1. Starting at 1. Total equals 0. But not including total. Starting at 1 for I in range. If I do 2. Oh. Total starting in range 1. Did I just accidentally figure it out? Why is this right? Starting in 1, going up by 2 each time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 5. Fix the loop so that it iterates over the correct numbers. Wow! I see. Help me understand the solution more. The key idea is this line. Range, start, stop, step. Whoa. Start, stop, step means start at 1, stop before end, move by 2 each time. Why that works? Odd numbers are 1, 3, well yeah. Each odd number is 2 away from the next one, so stepping by 2 visits only odd numbers. Makes sense. Produces, then end equals 10 produces 1 to 10, produces 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And this line adds each one to total. So then running the sum becomes 0 plus 1, 1 plus 3, 4 plus 5, 9 plus 7, 16 plus 9, final result 25. Why your old loop was wrong for I in range 0 to end. Well, okay. Start chooses the first number, step chooses the pattern. While 1, print 1 evaluates to true. Python has another type of loop, the while loop. It's a loop that continues while a condition remains true. The syntax is simple. The example above is hard-coded to continue forever, creating an infinite loop. Typically, a while loop is, let's just move chat. A while loop is a condition. While loop condition is a comparison or variable, and it determines when the loop ends. Medium quest. Example, num equals 0, while num is less than 3, num plus equal to 1. Print num prints 1, 2, 3. When num is greater than or equal to 3. Fantasy Quest player characters regenerate health when standing still well away from enemies. This means they will gain health but can't run from enemies that are coming towards them while regenerating. Complete the regenerate function using a while loop. It takes current health, integers, and returns an integer. Use a while loop to determine if they can regenerate while enemy distance assume they're stationary, enemies are pursuing them, the character can regenerate while both of these conditions are true. Is less than their max health while, okay, hold on. They were assuming they're stationary and enemies are pursuing them, the character can regenerate while both of these conditions are true. An enemy is more than a distance of 3 from the character. While current health is less than max health. And enemy distance is greater than 3. For each iteration of the loop, the character gains 1 health, current health, enemy distance shortens by 2, current health plus 1, current health plus equals 1, minus equals plus equals enemy distance minus 2. Return enemy distance 2. Ah, right. Wow, let's see. Wow, I did the same thing. Cool. Sometimes while looping through sequence, you may find items that you want to skip. Python, like many programming languages, provides a way to do this. The continue statement. Continue, counter, continue, skip this number. Continue means go directly to the next iteration of this loop. Whatever else was supposed to happen in the current iteration is skipped. If counter is equal to 7, counter equals 0. Set this counter. Set the counter. Counter equals 0. For number in range 1 to 51, counter equals counter plus 1. Let's say we want to print all the numbers from 1 to 50, but we skip every 7th number. If counter equals 7, counter equals 0. Reset the counter. We can use continue to do this by keeping track of a counter. What we'll see printed are all the numbers from 1 to 50 except for 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, and 49. Avoiding work. A continue statement immediately halts the current iteration and jumps to the next one, which saves the program from doing unnecessary work. For example, if we're calculating square roots, we might want to skip negative numbers. Continue lets us move on to the next number without wasting any time. Continue skip negatives. If number is greater than 0, continue. If number, print the square root of number is number times 0.5. Calculating. This would print square root of 0 is 0, 1, 1, 2, 1.41, 4, 2, 1, 3. Wow, big number. Using continue to avoid pointless work can make your code run faster, which is especially helpful if the loop includes time-consuming computations. In Fantasy Quest, we want to grant player an enchantment each time they complete 3 quests, and the higher the number of total quests completed, the stronger the enchantment. Fix the award enchantments function. It calculates the strength of the enchantment 5 times the total number of quests completed. 5 times. Quest number times 5. And prints a message for the player. But we need to make sure this happens only once for every 3 quests that we iterate over within the loop. Only count the quests in the loop. Don't worry about the total number of quests being divisible by 3. Enchantment strength enchantment award for completing quest number of quests. For quest number in range, start, stop, start, end step. Enchantment strength equals quest number times 5. Print. At the beginning of the function, before the loop, initialize a counter with variable 0. In range 0. Within the for loop, add 1 to counter in each iteration. You need to keep track of how many quests we've seen. Add 1 to counter in each iteration. Keep track of how many quests we've seen. If counter is less than 3, continue to next. Okay, so now I need to go. If this is true. Each time they complete 3 quests, if quest number is less than 3, continue. Awarded for completing 18 quests. Completing 10 through enchantment strength 15, award for completing 3. Continue, otherwise we must have completed 3 quests. Reset. Set counter to 0 before. Otherwise we must have completed 3 quests. Each time they complete 3 quests, continue to the next iteration. If quest number is less than 3, continue. For quest number in range 0 to 3, run. If quest is less than 3, continue. In range 0 to, okay, we'll just do that then. Start end step. Award enchantments. For quest and range. Start end. For completing 11 quests, 12 quests. 1 through 10. If quest is okay, what is going on here? In range 0 to end. Going up by 1. Add 1 to the counter, we do that. Each keep tracks of how many quests we've seen. If counter is less than 3, continue. If quest number in each iteration, keep tracks of counter. So if quest number is less than 3, continue. Otherwise, continue. Else. Else if quest number equals 3, else if counter quest number equals 3, quest number less than 3, continue. If quest number equals 3, quest number, right, is equal to 3, quest number equals 0. Continue. Before the enchantment is awarded. So I wanted to just, okay, so why is it? We want to skip every 7th number. If quest number is greater than 3. There we go. For completing 3 quests. Testing with quests 10 through 11. That one 11 through 18. So I'm getting there. Just not quite there. I need water. Getting water so I can think. Okay. Oh, wow. we'll see are all the numbers from 1 to 50 for completing 10 through 11. One through 10. Quest number is greater than 3. No, frick it. Counter equals 0 for quest number in range if quest number is greater than 3. Counter equals less than counter plus 1. I mean, that's pretty simple. It's giving us the answer if we just look up continue. Else if quest number is greater than 3, counter equals less than 3, counter equals counter plus 1. Else if quest number is greater than 3, counter equals 0. Reset the counter. Three, 6, 9. Obviously, it should be showing 3, 6, and 9. Because it's only giving us 15 for everything. Enchantment strength award for completing quest number quests. Bird. At the beginning of the function before the loop, initialize a counter variable to 0. Done that. Within the for loop, add 1 to counter in each iteration to keep track. Start, end, step. In range, start, end, step. Add 1 to counter in each iteration to keep track of how many quests we've seen. If quest number is less than 3, bool. Counter. If quest is less than 3, counter equals counter plus 1. Continue. Oh right, I don't want to skip that. There we go. 1 quest, 2 quests, 3 quests. each time they complete 3 quests. Because, okay, now it's getting a little bit confused. Because it's not showing us 3, 6, or 9. But that's fine. It should be saying 3, 6, 9. And the higher the number of total quests completed, the stronger the enchantment. Fix. Okay, so now that it gives us that properly. Oh, wait a second. Counter equals counter plus 1. What if I do that? Nope. Counter is less than 3, continue to the next iteration. If quest number is counter equals counter plus 1. We need another if. If counter is less than less than 3, continue. Oops. Otherwise, we must have completed 3 steps. Reset counter to 0 before the enchantment is awarded. Through 23. Range 0 and step 1. There we go. Three. For completing 3 quests. Oh, I guess. Oh. Okay, let me continue. Statement immediately halts the current iteration. If number is greater than 0, less than 0, this skips negatives. Counter equals counter plus 1. If counter is equal to 0, example, loop through the quests. First quest, continue. Second quest, continue. Third quest, enchantment strength. 20 word for completing 4 quests. 7 quests. Only only count the quests in the loop. Don't worry about the total number of quests being divisible by 3. Oh, okay. One to 4. If quest number is initialized, because before the loop I've already got this for quest number in range. Within the for loop, add 1 to counter Okay, so this is just going to give me this for completing the 1 quests. Else, if quest number is greater than 3, counter equals 0, continue. No, I see. So I can't do that. Let's do this again. If quest number is less than 3, counter equals counter plus 1. For quest number, if if counter is less than 3, counter equals counter plus 1. For completing 1 quest. Zero, 3, 1. So that gives me 0, 1, and 2. Wow, okay. For quest number in range 0 to 3. If counter equals keep track of how many quests we've seen. Fix the war enchantments. War enchantments function calculates the strength of the enchantment 5 times the total number of quests completed and prints a message. Should samples only once for every 3 quests. Step 1. Start. Zero and 3. I see. We'll go 4.
It's Ooh,
Yeah.
cashews.
Those are Tyler's.
Oh, I'm gonna steal 2. Like 3 or 4. Oh, that was the cat's eggs, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that was for the cat. What kind of pie should we get?
I don't know if we should get that.
No?
We have ice cream.
There's not much there. Maybe I'll just get some more ice cream. And then Joey can have some.
Yeah. Okay. What did I even make the event? Enable DVR. Okay. Okay, so now that seems to be working for that. For quests in range 141 in steps of 3. If counter step in the counter, the step is the counter. Must not be 0. Yes, if counter is greater than 3, is less than 3, counter equals counter plus 1. Range argument 3 must not be 0. If counter is less than 3, though, the counter should equal counter plus 1. And then wait, no, hold on. If counter is less than 3, 1 to counter at each iteration to keep track. For question number counter equals counter plus 1. I see my error now. The step is the counter. For question range, fine, I'll do that. Let's see what happens if I just do that. Currently it's not calling on counter at all. For question range 1, 4. In steps of 1, counter equals counter plus 1. So that's adding to it now. If counter is less than 3, continue, where otherwise, else if counter is equal to 3, right. Else if counter is equal to 3, else if counter is equal to 3, counter equals 0. Order for completing 3 quests. Three, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 10 through 11, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. There we go. That's the step that we need. Try again. completing 22 quests. 13 quests, 16 quests. Huh. So it's still doing 369. It's still getting confused though. But that's the right answer? What? So I did that right. Start, end step. Continue, counter, else if. Oh, so otherwise it would have just been... So that's what that is. Okay. Well, I eventually got there. If counter is less than 3, continue. If it is not, counter equals 0. I see now. We can use continue to skip to the next iteration of loop, but what if we want to exit the loop entirely? That's where the break statement comes in. Break. Break. Boom, 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 boom. Break. Where'd my mouse go? That was weird. this, I can just throw that there. That could go there. I would like to see its battery percentage, but okay, well, it's charging, so there. Okay. We can use continue to skip. That's where the break statement comes in. Break. This code would loop from 0 all the way to 41, but it actually exits early. Once n times n is greater than 150, the break statement executes, stopping the loop. Just checking my email. made 5 cents. Let's go. This code would loop from 0 all the way to 41, but it actually exits early once n times n is greater than 150. The break statement executes, stopping the loop. Print for n in range 42, print f number times number equals number times number. If n times n is greater than So this is getting me used to using f strings with other things and loops. When a character in Fantasy Quest is attacked, the strength of the attack is compared to the strength of the character's defensive enchantments. If the character has any enchantments that is at least as strong as the attack, then the attack is blocked and the character takes no damage. Truma Island 3 Denouement.
Bro, can you help me get this Dark Souls trophy? Oh yeah, no problem. Which one? One called This is Dark Souls. Yeah, I'm trying to platinum the game. This is the only one I need. You have every other trophy? Yeah, how do you get it? Stay away from me. You're a monster. What? Bro, can you help me get this Dark
Die for the first time.
Nate,
Yeah?
there's a post that Alyssa sent me, and she said, "What's happening in town? Police present at the Sunset Trailer Park, advising public to avoid the place."
Okay. There we go. It's comfy. Fix the check defense function. It checks each check defense. It checks each defensive enchantment against the attack. If an enchantment is strong enough, it prints the attack that is blocked. In the case, the loop should stop. Instead of checking further, make sure that it does. Let's see. For enchantment strength in range, min, max +1, print. Comparing attack strength. Let's just see what happens and run. Okay. This is attack strength 5 versus enchantment strength 8 through 12. Attack blocked. Attack blocked. Testing attack strength 8 versus enchantment strength 6 through 10.
Connor's dad commented on it.
Why?
He said, so glad I no longer live in that place.
Yep. Oh. Oh, so it is dying. Okay. Mouse. New battery. These feel like these could be charged. Yeah, this one's. Let's go plug these in. Ah! Okay. This is the break statement. So I need if attack strength, enchantment strength is greater than print attack blocked. For enchantment, if break. No, I don't think that's how that's gonna work. In that case, the loop should stop. Print and then break. Okay? So that should just be that. Attack blocked. 6, 7, 8. Attack blocked. 10. 10 versus strength. None of those are blocked. 7, 7, attack is blocked. Match countdown. Do not use the ellipses character or use 3 periods. Use 3 periods instead. I didn't even know that was possible. Just use 3 periods. We need a timer to count down to start the PvP matches in Fantasy Quest. You know what? I should do that. Let's see, how much space do I have now? 87. Why do I need space on? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna add or remove programs. Battle State Games Launcher. BSG Launcher. Tar key. Actually, you know, let's just set it to this. D. English. Updating the launcher. Hello, dog. Nothing for you. Hey. Remember to not be rude. You can speak, you know. Aroo. 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 Restart. And there's another puppy. Hi, Cinder. Hello. Okay. Complete the countdown to start. Right. There we go. Okay. Complete the count. Ready to loop that for countdown to start. That counts down from 10 to 1. At each iteration, print the number within ellipses. When I for
Lay down.
I in range.
Is that thing dry now so I can put it back on the dustpan? See?
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna move these.
I just wanted it to actually like lock in properly, so now it actually locks in properly. And it won't fall off for a while. You
Yeah, just put those on the bins there. Okay, potatoes
Guess I gotta go help peel potatoes.